Passing along another deal prior to the pick. The Bills moving up to 25 from 27 in exchange for the 130th overall. That deal coming with the Jaguars. And it is a class rich with tight end talent and what many consider the most talented now off the board. Utah tight end Dalton Kincaid heading to Buffalo with that 25th pick, an AP All-American, standing 6'4", 226. Kincaid hosted back-to-back seasons with 8 touchdown receptions, looking to bring that type of production to Orchard Park. All right, the analysis in a moment. First, a grade with Pete Prisco. Pete, we know your guy Josh Allen gets another tool here, and in the past, Allen has really loved him a nice, productive tight end. This is a tight end that really adds to the pass game. Your grade is what?
Yeah, this is a strange pick to me. I think Michael Mayer's a better tight end, A. And B, they have other needs. I mean, they could address some of their other needs at this spot without getting a tight end, particularly when you have Dawson Knox. I know they might be going to more 2 tight end sets where they're going to try and run the ball a little bit more to take the pressure off Josh Allen. But I don't love this pick. I think this is just an okay move. They traded up to make it. I give it a C.
All right, it's a C from Pete. A little redundant there with the tight ends already on the roster. Do you share that opinion?
No, but people accuse me of loving every single player in this draft, and this might be the case of that. But here's the thing. Why do you think they traded up, B-Mac? Because the Cowboys are sitting right there, and they were going to target a tight end. Dalton Schultz is gone. And here's the other thing we talk about all the time. If you add a playmaker to an offense with a quarterback, they got one in Josh Allen, that player becomes even better. Sam Laporta, who's going to get drafted at some point out of Iowa, played on a terrible Iowa team. You put him with a quarterback, he's going to get 60, 70 catches. We saw what Dalton Kincaid was able to do. He took advantage of an injury to his teammate, stepped up, transferred from an FCS program in San Diego, and was unstoppable. Now, listen, he ain't blocking anybody, but that's not why you trade up to get him. It gives you one more weapon. They had needs of wide receiver as well. Those wide receivers were gone, so they go with someone that's basically a wide receiver who can play in the slot, play in line maybe if you want him to, but he's a problem in the middle of the field.
Yeah, Dalton is the best pass-catching tight end in this draft. He needs to improve on his blocking, as you mentioned, Ryan. But when you talk about route running, ability, creating separation, he is the best to do it, not to mention the red zone radius. When he is in the red zone, he is a matchup nightmare for most defenders. You talk about safeties or corners or even linebackers trying to cover him in the red zone. Good luck in trying to do so. He reminds me a lot, and I said this a few weeks ago, when you talk about his playing style and how he creates separation and be a productive wide receiver. He reminds me a lot of Todd Heap and Zach Ertz. 2 outstanding, prolific tight ends. Zach Ertz still doing big-time numbers, and we know how good Todd Heap was when he was playing in the National Football League.
Too tight. Go move the offensive line, go move that line of scrimmage, get some protection out in front of Josh Allen, and finally get to that place that we feel the Buffalo Bills can be. A redundant piece, but a piece that's going to add to this offense no less. Highest drafted tight ends here in Buffalo Bills history. Dalton Kincaid, the 4th highest drafted tight end and what many considered the top tight end in this draft class, now joining forces with Josh Allen in Buffalo.